Mary and John were classmates in high school. Mary and John were classmates in high school. You didn't answer at 5 o'clock the previous evening. You didn't answer at 5 o'clock the previous evening. It belongs to a sports club. It belongs to a sports club. He doesn't speak French, does he? He doesn't speak French, does he? He played video games all day. He played video games all day. We will take a walk in the park. We will take a walk in the park. Outside, snow is falling softly. Outside, snow is falling softly. Ahead, ahead. The only source of truth. The only source of truth. I will play. I will play. I'm not a noon forensic scientist. I'm not a noon forensic scientist. I don't want to lose my low prices for many things. I don't want to lose my low prices for many things. I think you should buy a car. I think you should buy a car. Both the employees and the company will benefit from this arrangement. Both the employees and the company will benefit from this arrangement. So look, you live alone. So look, you live alone. So far, so good. So far, so good. My bag is bigger than yours. My bag is bigger than yours. Will they give orders a day later? Will they give orders a day later? Add soon? Add soon? They traveled a lot before they had children. They traveled a lot before they had children. Social. Social. I have to introduce myself often. I have to introduce myself often. Electric kettle boiling water for tea. Electric kettle boiling water for tea. He thought I was a servant. He thought I was a servant. You kissed 4 years ago. You kissed 4 years ago. We were fishing in the lake. We were fishing in the lake. They didn't draw an hour ago. They didn't draw an hour ago. Can you pick me up from the airport? Can you pick me up from the airport? I had rehearsed the song before I went to the show. I had rehearsed the song before I went to the show. Why didn't you inform me? Why didn't you inform me? Let me see yours. Let me see yours. He was now an inspector. He was now an inspector. Would you buy? Would you buy? Concert Saturday night. Concert Saturday night. Let me speak. Let me speak. Can he become a urologist after 2 years? Can he become a urologist after 2 years? The children had finished their homework before going out to play. The children had finished their homework before going out to play. They rarely become postmen. They rarely become postmen. They went on vacation to Hawaii. They went on vacation to Hawaii. Why do we have my back? Why do we have my back? He crossed the bridge on foot. He crossed the bridge on foot. They wouldn't question at night. They wouldn't question at night. Always behave. Always behave. Email received yesterday. Email received yesterday. Were they challenging? Were they challenging? He plays with his children every day. He plays with his children every day. Should I buy a car? Should I buy a car? Won't you marry? Won't you marry? I cannot eat dairy products. I am lactose intolerant. I cannot eat dairy products. I am lactose intolerant. Yes, I saw the program. Yes, I saw the program. So what are we doing now? So what are we doing now? The land was very even and very difficult to envelop. The land was very even and very difficult to envelop. The baby is laughing. The baby is laughing. Although I was tired, I stayed up late to finish the book. Although I was tired, I stayed up late to finish the book. The differing opinions of the group members caused tension. The differing opinions of the group members caused tension. After 3 seconds, you are not judged. After 3 seconds, you are not judged. I need to fill out some paperwork. I need to fill out some paperwork. Can't it diversify? Can't it diversify? Can you meet at noon? Can you meet at noon? I will have completed my certificate by the end of the year. I will have completed my certificate by the end of the year. I do not want to go. I do not want to go. He is too young. He is too young. Was my daughter a factory worker? Was my daughter a factory worker? I have 2 cats. I have 2 cats. I don't know if it will come. I don't know if it will come. It could be a great opportunity for you. It could be a great opportunity for you. Sequence. Sequence. It's 7:45. It's 7:45. Seems to be an issue with the mobile site. Seems to be an issue with the mobile site. She is your daughter and she loves you. She is your daughter and she loves you. You should avoid eating too much junk food, the doctor said. You should avoid eating too much junk food, the doctor said. Where can I find office supplies? Where can I find office supplies? Won't they talk in 2 minutes? Won't they talk in 2 minutes? Could you pass me the salt, please? Could you pass me the salt, please? We must obey the traffic rules while driving. We must obey the traffic rules while driving. What time do you usually get up? What time do you usually get up? He did not assume occasionally. He did not assume occasionally. Does this bother you or do you think it's okay? Does this bother you or do you think it's okay? Your neighbor is an anthropologist. Your neighbor is an anthropologist. I want you to go home. I want you to go home. I can escape soon. I can escape soon. Shouldn't he be a civil engineer after 1 day? Shouldn't he be a civil engineer after 1 day? The cat hiding under the bed is scared. The cat hiding under the bed is scared. Where did you meet with your best friend? They asked. Where did you meet with your best friend? They asked. Can't we add it after 4 months? Can't we add it after 4 months? Is it managed right away? Is it managed right away? Mary is our QA team. Mary is our QA team. I don't notice anything strange. I don't notice anything strange. Derives it. Derives it. Previously we could evolve in 5 seconds. Previously we could evolve in 5 seconds. Despite the noise, he managed to focus on his work. Despite the noise, he managed to focus on his work. I have to take this book back to the library. I have to take this book back to the library. I'm hopeful that we can fix our relationship and stay friends. I'm hopeful that we can fix our relationship and stay friends. Did it wait 10 years? Did it wait 10 years? Social inclusion. Social inclusion. Can it fit? Can it fit? What is your flight departure time? What is your flight departure time? They can continue normally. They can continue normally. I'm in a room with 2 windows. I'm in a room with 2 windows. Won't we know? Won't we know? What does car mean in English? What does car mean in English? They listen to the radio. They listen to the radio. This is a complete nuisance. This is a complete nuisance. He studies for his exams every night. He studies for his exams every night. He played video games with his older brother. He played video games with his older brother. If they don't hurry, they will be late. If they don't hurry, they will be late. We go to the mountains for camping trips. We go to the mountains for camping trips. They can find it later. They can find it later. I am good, thanks. I am good, thanks. They volunteered at the local shelter to help homeless people. They volunteered at the local shelter to help homeless people. She carefully followed the recipe, so the cake turned out delicious. She carefully followed the recipe, so the cake turned out delicious. He taught at the university. He taught at the university. I can vote. I can vote. I suspect foul play. I suspect foul play. I will be looking at him. I will be looking at him. The problem was fixed by the IT department. The problem was fixed by the IT department. We rarely change. We rarely change. Then it will not be capped at 1 a.m. Then it will not be capped at 1 a.m. When we got to the cinema, the movie had been playing for half an hour. When we got to the cinema, the movie had been playing for half an hour. Size. Size. The team's challenge is to win the championship. The team's challenge is to win the championship. I could have passed earlier at 3 a.m. I could have passed earlier at 3 a.m. Technology excellence. Technology excellence. Should we invest in new equipment to increase efficiency? Should we invest in new equipment to increase efficiency? Up to you. Up to you. Won't he enjoy the sunrise? Won't he enjoy the sunrise? A little. A little. He cooked a delicious meal for his family. He cooked a delicious meal for his family. We need to talk. We need to talk. I have been to many countries of the world. I have been to many countries of the world. We want to visit the museum tomorrow. We want to visit the museum tomorrow. When we reach the destination, we have traveled for 5 hours. When we reach the destination, we have traveled for 5 hours. When the music starts, start dancing. When the music starts, start dancing. I have a concern. I have a concern. Those cars go very fast. Those cars go very fast. Cannot calculate. Cannot calculate. Can we become beauticians every month? Can we become beauticians every month? You are in front of me. You are in front of me. Where can I find the beer and wine section? Where can I find the beer and wine section? Shouldn't they do it every day? Shouldn't they do it every day? The picture was hung on the wall. The picture was hung on the wall. If I had passed the driver's license test, I could have gone to work myself. If I had passed the driver's license test, I could have gone to work myself. The baby cried all night. The baby cried all night. The warming tray keeps food warm at dinner parties. The warming tray keeps food warm at dinner parties. Can I connect? Can I connect? The Statue of Liberty is the most iconic symbol of freedom. The Statue of Liberty is the most iconic symbol of freedom. We had the broken glass repaired by the mechanic. We had the broken glass repaired by the mechanic. I am likely to like honest and sincere people. I am likely to like honest and sincere people. Then he can call. Then he can call. If it's foggy, I won't go out. If it's foggy, I won't go out.